streets, you know what's up, you gotta keep it on. Any day they survive and why? Cause they keep fire. Niggas know this keeping it a Benjy, we do not lie.
What's up, guys? Crew, keeping it at Benjy, and I'm getting back with y'all. Now, look, let's react to the community speaking on Big Sad 1900 snitching allegation. I'ma keep it at Benjy for y'all during my take. Y'all gonna keep it at Benjy for me in the comments. Let's rock.
So I attracted by when we talking.
Want to talk about that? What's going on with the homie side, man? You all right?
Oh, come on. Come sit right here, buddy.
The side, they keep trying to put salt on the
Yeah, I
name.
heard about that. What's that music? Glad keep it.
Hey, don't go to the restaurant.
I fuck with that music too, dog.
So did he
Putting
tell
salt
her?
on it like that.
Huh?
You think that shit true?
Right there.
You get up the stairs.
What,
right
the
there.
shit?
Yeah.
Look, 1090 Jake, he really credible. 1090 Jake said that shit ain't true.
Yeah, this there. Niggas don't need to
That's
bring it up.
that's how I look at the situation.
I fuck with the
What about
music.
Sad?
Now, look, that was like crazy to me because it's like you got a video out, interrogation room, you got paperwork surfacing, you got other people, you got DW Flame speaking on it, he got paperwork, you got like 600, Wack 100, you got all these people speaking on it, and you got an interrogation room, and you got some information that you can look up yourself. But instead of AD keeping it a Benjy like that, he talking about some 1090 Jake stuff. And that's like kind of foul because you got other people talking about 1090 Jake ain't credible about their cases. So if you saying he credible, that mean that O3 Greedo was really a rat because 1090 Jake said Greedo was a rat. So that mean that y'all are willing and dealing with a rat. If y'all gonna say that 1090 Jake is credible, then I don't even know who this other dude is, but he looked like he familiar with he looked kind of familiar with like I think he the dude that be on the Mac Boss podcast or Boss Mac podcast, yeah. And he said there it is there, like that's just the final right there. And don't get me wrong, like it been times to where like I think that 1090 Jake definitely does a lot of homework and get stuff done. You know what I mean? And he do the research and he pretty much do the homework so much to where he know how to get the paperwork and he pretty much is like credible. However, that don't take away from the fact that he's still human and he's not a running robot. He can do whatever he want to do with stuff. Like if he could take a pay, he could take a position, he could take whatever he want to take on what's beneficial to him. So we can't just say everything is just right and wrong. But at the end of the day, I can't understand how AD and this other dude would just say that 1090 Jake is just the golden voice with this situation pertaining to Big Sad. Like they don't got the interrogation room they sell video and they acting like, 1090 Jake is golden, but they gonna say Wack 100s are just total liar, 600 is total liar, 10 did not DW Flame is a total liar. It's like, what are we doing here? These is people that don't get nothing out of really saying nothing bad about Big Sad. It's like, but hey, y'all let me know about that. Keep it a Benjy for me, Dice Crew. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
So he was on
I fuck with that music too, dog.
So did he
Putting
tell
salt
her?
on it like that.
Huh?
You think that shit true?
Right there.
You get up the stairs.
What,
right
the
there.
shit?
Yeah.
Look, 1090 Jake, he really credible. 1090 Jake said that shit ain't true.
Yeah, this there. Niggas don't need to
That's
bring
what
it up no more.
that's how I look at the situation.
I fuck with the
What about
music.
Sad?
Yeah.
So he was on he was over there and he was talking about it, right?
Yeah.
And he said the only reason why he had to make a statement is because they locked him in the hospital because he dropped off a dead body. But he said the only person he implicated was himself and his homie. That was his girl. But then he
Now it's kind of crazy to me because it's like Hove is defending Big Sad by speaking on uh repeating the same stuff that Big Sad put out there in his defense. So it's kind of crazy to me that Hove will just speak on the only things like the response from Big Sad, but he won't even take the time out to watch or see everything he do. Like the interrogation room will tell you more than what Big Sad is responding about. But let's continue.
give a whole statement like on the card.
Yeah.
So he was on he was over there and he was talking about it, right?
Yeah.
And he said the only reason why he had to make a statement is because they locked him in the hospital because he dropped off a dead body. But he said the only person he implicated was himself and his homie. That was his girl.
But didn't he give a whole statement like on the car description and all that
The,
shit?
the car, he said that was the car that he was in. He said he didn't give no description about the other car. I'm only going off of what he said on the show, but he brought all the transcripts, everything for niggas to read, and from what niggas read,
Well,
know what I'm
niggas
saying?
don't know if a nigga got any case and they been convicted of a case on dead homies, you go right to Hall of Records on my site.
Right,
Get the
right.
case,
Find out
and
all
go
that
put
shit.
all that shit up. Any nigga told all that shit. It's gonna be
Take the
all
mic, my nigga. Take the mic.
Yeah, take the mic. Take the mic, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
niggas gotta stop playing with niggas and just putting jackets on
Right.
anybody that ain't. You know what I mean?
Niggas be envious and jealous of another nigga, bro.
Now, go ahead, really. Go ahead.
Niggas be so envious and jealous of another nigga, blood. When the nigga see a nigga climbing, a nigga try to grab blood and be like, nah, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? I don't go off of he say, she say on the dead homies. That's what's wrong with the world today.
That's this
A
the
lot
era.
niggas got
This
that
the
shit
era
so
of
fucked
niggas
bro.
is
Like,
always.
if that nigga
the
did
smart
or he
nigga
did
out.
it,
Yeah.
and it come to light, then let it come to light. But don't be I heard this or I heard that. You look like a bitch by saying that. and
Because
doing
this the era where niggas go searching for negativity on the nigga. On the
Man,
dead homies.
ain't that crazy, though?
Niggas go
Yeah.
searching for negativity. They go looking for something bad on you on the hood. Don't no
Yeah.
nigga congratulate you in today's real life.
That
Niggas
shit
want to see you
crazy.
fail.
It
on
seem
something.
like
Only
soon as
Wack
you get to a
100
certain
doing the
level.
bullshit though. That's who steady trying to expose everybody.
But it's
The
like
biggest
that
hoe
look,
in the industry.
that look it's, no cap though. It makes it look weird because it's like, for one, that ain't even our business.
On West Side
Expose everybody.
hood. Don't no
Yeah.
nigga congratulate you in today's real life.
That
Niggas
shit
want to see you
crazy.
fail.
It
on
seem
It's
something.
like
only
soon as
Wack
you get to a
100
certain
doing the
level.
bullshit though. That's who steady trying to expose everybody.
Now, they speaking on Wack 100 and they talking about like Wack is a problem for exposing people. But you gotta be mindful because when you go into defending or having a problem with a person for exposing somebody for doing code breaking things, then you gotta know people looking at you like, dang, why dude mad cause he exposing people for breaking codes? Is you breaking codes? Do you want something not to come out about you? Like you never know. And I'm not saying that's the case, but that's definitely how people can view it. But everybody be so mad at Wack, but it's like Wack ain't the dude that's always getting marked out. Wack ain't the dude where everybody just really pulling up 1,000 and this and that with paperwork and people proving this and proving that. But it's like you got stuff sitting right here in front of people's face and they defend that. But they got a problem with Wack cause he exposing something. And mind you, I ain't even saying just cause it's Wack, it could be anybody. Like you only can expose something if it's actually there. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Wack was running around here just creating lies on people and stuff like that, and there wasn't no proof about Big Sad or whatever, then yeah, Wack would be in total violation about that. And anybody else.
But it's
The
like
biggest
that look,
hoe in the industry.
Hood. Don't no nigga congratulate you in today's real life.
That
Niggas
shit
want to see you
crazy.
fail. on
It seem
It's
something.
like
only
soon as
Wack
you get to a
100
certain
doing the
level.
bullshit though. That's who steady trying to expose everybody.
but it's
The
like
biggest
that
hoe
look,
in the industry.
that look no cap though. It makes it look weird.
And that's kind of funny to me that, AD allowed that to be taken place right there because him and Wack kind of got a good relationship. They do the whole uncle nephew thing. Adam Wack went up there to Adams and wear a shirt with AD on it, just, applying pressure. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't be knowing where nobody loyalty be at when it comes to the reality, the streets, or on this camera, I just don't know. And I ain't saying that AD might not be closer with these dudes than Wack, but it's just like sometimes, homie, that's not really like, I don't think that's being like really appropriate to allow your platform to be like using, allowing somebody else to disrespect somebody else that you cool with on your platform. I think that's like messy and kind of childish. That's just me.
Because it's like, for one, that ain't even our business.
On West Side Bonton, that don't got
Yeah.
nothing to do with us. We
That's
don't
what,
get
hey,
it.
Not like
that's
that.
what, hey, that's what I said
Not
too.
like
That
that.
LA shit is different.
A nigga
And see, I'm gonna tell you this, to a small degree, dude and them is right. But at the same time, they also wrong. Because the streets is the streets. It's no segregation when it comes to the streets. It's segregation in gangs, it's segregation in colors and different hoods and so on. But there's no segregation when it comes to the streets itself. It's like the sidewalk and then it's the streets. So it's like, if everybody willing to just say it's not my business, then what are we really doing here? Because I'm gonna keep it real. Me personally, I would like to know anything about somebody that's carrying themselves a certain way, but it's really something in the closet that's proven otherwise. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm not into doing 100,000 homeworks into trying to expose people. I'm not saying that. But if a person would bring it to my attention, or if I could find out something about a person got something in their closet that proves that they're not who they act like they are, I would love to know that. Not saying that I want to do something to somebody or hurt somebody, but at least I can know for myself. And, I just don't want to participate with no foulness or no faking or no dishonorable stuff. But that's just me. And then also maybe I can warn somebody else. Because people will run around here and be foul and be rats and snakes, and people won't be exposing them. And they'll lead them people on the playing field to do that foul stuff to another person. Like when you call yourself an honorable person in life or in any room, in any situation or in the streets, you got an obligation to make sure you got the back of other honorable people. Not to just be saying, oh, F all the other honorable people. We gonna just say when it comes to a person being exposed about breaking codes, that's not my business. Because that mindset is why the streets is worse and worse. This is why there's so many 50-50 yards and all that getting created, because people have been moving the goalposts and saying things is not their business when it comes to people breaking codes. Because it gotta kind of be your business for y'all to be speaking on it. If it ain't your business, y'all could have just not brought it up, or y'all could have just not opinionated on it at all. But obviously it got something to do with a person. But let's continue.
Nigga from Bompton, nigga from Compton, we from Paru, blood from Paru, blood, you feel me? Whatever he speak on, it shouldn't have nothing to do with him. But
Man,
the way
but
he
the-
doing shit,
the-
you feel me? I ain't condoning it.
And he
But
been
he
to
be
the-
doing- but he
been to
doing-
the yard.
And then it's like Wack can respond the same way. Like Wack can feel like, you ain't got no business speaking on me. It just go both ways at times, you know what I mean? But let's continue.
On the
Y'all
hood,
supposed
these
to
niggas,
be, you feel me? Whoever
a lot of
he
these niggas
say
be
he is, but he
politicking, but don't know how to
wrong.
politic, bro. These niggas ain't never walked the 4 yard, none of that type of shit, bro. So these niggas be out here fabricating stories and putting they twist on it and all type of weird shit. And niggas don't even know the true facts, the base of the story. Like these niggas is weird out here now. Niggas
would-
just be in my lane, blood.
I would look.
I
I would
supposed
say
to be in the 60 business.
I
Period.
was-
No
I
nigga
would
supposed to
say
be no
this.
crip business and
I would
no
say
Damu.
this.
Period.
Real shit, real shit. I would say this though. DW Flame, he a reputable nigga. You feel me? When I seen that shit, I was like, okay, that's the only thing that made me like, let me look at this shit now and pay attention to it. From insane. That's the homie.
But I'm saying, what he do?
He on no jumper now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he the homie. He do his thing. He do his
fuck with
thing.
what he pushing
Yeah,
through.
yeah. He doing his thing. He doing his thing and shit like that.
But
You
this
know
seem
what I
like
mean?
them,
He don't be on no
it seem
weird
like
shit, though. Nah, he never
a
be on
lot
that
of them
shit.
niggas on there be trying to, like I say, dig up negativity on the nigga. Niggas don't be out here telling niggas nothing that they positive they doing. They ain't congratulating niggas no more, bro. These niggas want to see you fail on my son, bro. This
It
shit
really ain't no
sad.
congratulate no more.
Yeah, this shit's sad. These niggas want to see you fail. The first
See, but look, that's the thing now with the internet, right? I remember when I first started doing this podcast shit, bro, I was contemplating it, bro, because niggas is like, we don't do that. We don't sit there and talk, especially put like street business, you know what I'm saying, on wax
To the
and shit
world,
like
yeah.
that, to the world. So once I start doing it and I start seeing it and I see more people getting comfortable with it now, it just seems like it's a free for all now. You know what I'm saying?
But it's good.
It's
No,
a fucking free for all.
what it is,
no,
right?
not me. But I'm just saying now, it's to the point now where it's like, look, a nigga can be like, oh, I'm about to get a career. All I gotta do is diss a nigga that I don't like and say this about that
my
nigga,
mama.
and now it's a back and forth.
Put a
but
jacket on him.
but at the same time now, bro, this is why the streets is all fucked up now.
Man,
You
now
get what I'm saying?
I know cap,
We
right?
grew up off morals and respect, man.
No cap,
Now
right?
Niggas doing it for streams and you
for
feel me?
likes. Man,
So,
I
trying to
was
be
against this
popular and shit.
podcast shit when I first came on, man. But this, like, a lot of niggas need to talk about what's going on, though. Because if we don't talk about it, they're going to continue to do it. So you got to expose these sucker-ass niggas. You feel me? Niggas that's doing host shit, doing mark shit. Niggas that's, like, that shit Blood doing is not good. You in Crip business, like that shit weak as
But
fuck.
he
Over and
been
over and
doing
over
that.
again though.
That's
Been
weak,
doing
blood.
Niggas stay in somebody
doing
business,
that.
homie.
Man, niggas get
Cool, dog.
removed off the yard for shit.
That shit make the phone
Even
look
that
bad.
situation.
But see, that be the problem with a lot of people, right? Like people don't know how to really politic on certain stuff because they don't know how to separate situations. Like what takes place on the level 4 yard or anywhere else in the prison walls or in the county jail is what takes place behind the walls. And what takes place in the streets in the free world is what takes places in the streets in the free world. And a lot of people be like confusing that. Like, people that get caught because they be slipping or make some stupid choices. And when you get caught, that's a failure for everybody. Most people have been caught some type of way. I mean, some type of way or whatever. But people that do some stupid stuff and get caught, you know, and when they get caught, and you got other people who got told on and stuff like that, they couldn't really help that, whatever. But you got people that get caught, right? So that'll prove how stupid they is because they got caught. Ain't nothing really smart about a person getting caught for anybody, right? So once they do that, they feel like they get some type of degree or something like that, and that make them smarter. But just because you got caught and you had to end up on some type of yard, that don't mean you gonna keep it a Benjy, and that don't mean your standards is the best standards to keep things in order or to keep things honorable. And it's like, yeah, they keep breaking up, speaking on like separating cripping and blood and all this and that when it comes to problems, but it's like that's more so of people just trying to like rank on Wack 100. And at the end of the day, that's their business. It is what it is. It go how it go. But I feel like in the same sentence, while they trying to defend or break down stuff like why the streets is all messed up, they are adding on to reasons why the streets is messed up. Cause this is not the level 4. This is not the 4 yard. This is the streets. Everybody's in everybody business. From IE to way in LA, West LA, whatever. State to state, people is in everybody business. That's what times we in. I mean, they been like that. But it's just like, how can you sound when you sitting up in here saying that people got to expose these suckers, but you just alluding to only exposing a person like Wack or something? And it's like, it's people really ratting and doing foul things out here, and Wack is participating in exposing that. But I mean, and I'm not saying that I'd agree with everything that Wack do or how he go about things. Like, I'm not saying I agree with everything. But at some point, it's like, you would think that a person would say like, man, I don't agree with what dude be saying. But at one point, I'm thankful that he exposing rats and code breakers. Like, obviously, it's like, you out of line at a certain point because you speaking as like from a Crip perspective and you not a Crip. So if a lot of Crips ain't mad about it, then what it got to do with you? Like, you got other Crips being aligned with Wack. I'm speaking on Big Sad 1900. So if Wack giving them dudes the help they need to use this platform to get some type of foul individual put out there on a higher scale, why are you mad? Cause he doing a favor for some Crips on some honorable stuff. And if the Crips ain't speaking on it and ain't mad about it, then who are you to speak on what a Crip should be mad about? And then also in life and in these streets, you got this thing to where it's just, you can mind your business total if you gonna do it. Like, don't separate it to just say, oh, Crip stay in Crip business and blood stay in blood business. Nah, just stay out their business. Like, don't even speak on it. Like, they covering the topic so much, but keep talking about who be on who and who business. Cause sometimes you ain't gotta be in people business, even if they on the same street, but on the other end. You ain't gotta be in everybody's business. So people be kind of like contradicting themselves in the form of saying one thing, but kind of be doing another.
Situation with that with the nigga Snoopy, like he Wack was behind all that shit. Let ain't never show his face one time. You feel me? Like that shit could have went a whole different way. You didn't got in somebody else's business.
He got niggas coming to
Stirred
the
up.
hood and all that.
Got
shit.
the
I was
nigga
in jail
Snoopy
for all that.
Badass. Got his ass beat 4-5 times. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't know why his bitch ass steady popping in how he
Hey, no,
popping
but
in
look.
True.
I'm gonna give him, even though I be going back and forth, nigga, I be dissing that nigga too, but I'm gonna give him one thing. It ain't too many niggas that's gonna come to the park and catch no face. I give
Not
him
like
that.
that, especially to the hood. He came to Enterprise.
That's what I'm saying.
He came up to the
And
set.
I'm not even
You feel
look.
me? Ain't too
I
many
ain't no
niggas come
fake
to the
nigga.
set.
I ain't no fake nigga. So I'm gonna get credit where
No, he
credit is
took his
due.
fade.
You know what I'm
Nigga took
saying?
his
I ain't
fade.
gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
Respect for that.
Yeah, nigga took his.
And they be saying a lot of bad stuff about Snoopy Badass that I don't be in agreement with, like if it's true and whatnot, whatever. Some of the stuff he be doing and saying I don't be agreeing with, but I agree with what AD said right there. Like cause again, that's a contradiction. They just said that we in the times of where people don't compliment people no more and speak on the positive, just the negative. So why we just gonna speak about, oh, Snoopy got his ass whooped? You brought all that up just to say he got his ass whooped 4 or 5 times, but the real shit would have been like, yeah, we gonna give him credit because he showed up and he ran them things. And I agree with AD on that. Like, gotta give him points on that. Not sugarcoat nothing or defending whatever violations Snoopy Badass have done or said, whatever. But in that aspect, that mean a lot. You know what I mean? For a person to show up and do that. There's a lot of people that be talking bad about Snoopy Badass. I'm sure they won't do it.
Wait, but it shouldn't even went that far. It shouldn't even went that far. The thing is, these niggas like.
But even when
the
niggas trying to
comment
make you, a nigga be like, I ain't going over there.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But the nigga who all this shit was behind never showed his face. That's
But
the
they
moral
said
of the
he
story.
made a comment. The
Yeah,
nigga
he made a comment.
like some weird shit, blood. Like we.
You know, sometimes, and I could be wrong, but sometimes it be sounding like a lot of dudes be want to really be close with Wack, man. Like I said, I could be wrong, but sometimes it be seeming like people want to be real close with Wack. Like if Wack exposes a situation that definitely is found to be out of line with certain people, and they take it how they take it and take matters in their own hands, then that's just what happened. Like it ain't like a situation like Wack went over there and said F these dudes, and then he ran and the rest of the homies had to answer for it. That's not the case. He brought and shed some light on the situation that some other people didn't like, and situations took place. But so what are you mad about Wack and he didn't show up when you should be mad at yourself for where you come from if y'all allow all that to take place behind the words of Wack? That's where accountability lies. You know what I'm saying? We can't be just saying, "Oh, we mad at the person who started something." Nah, we gotta start being the holding people accountable for allowing things to take place. Cause did nobody from over there have to take Wack word for it, and did nobody over there have to let all that transpire behind Wack lighting the fuse on it? So you gotta be mad with the accountability before you get mad with some way other stuff. Cause it's almost like, you sounded like you want to be cool with Wack and need to hang with him, or you act like you mad because he outsmarted a person and played this mind game and person didn't catch on fast enough. Which still leads to where you gotta take accountability and be mad at yourself and sharpen your skills up next time. But that's just how I feel about it.
When
Until
niggas,
a
to
nigga
blood
put
talk,
it on Instagram. You
on
feel
the
me?
hood. Like I said, these
Instagram
niggas
ass
looking for, like I said, these niggas looking for negativity to expose you with on bond.
Niggas go
Oh,
on podcasts and all these shows and shit, bro, and be trying to trend and go viral for real, bro, and don't be understanding. That shit is incriminating niggas when niggas bring gangster shit to the internet, like, bro.
Yeah, gangster shit shouldn't be talked about.
Nigga, like,
For sure.
All type of incrimination.
A
On
nigga
no
shouldn't
jumper,
be speaking
homie.
on nothing if a nigga wasn't there. A nigga
Straight
shouldn't be
up.
speaking on nothing if a nigga had nothing to do with anything. Period.
Fact.
A lot of y'all got this gangster shit and big step and shit, nigga, the
Fucked
wrong
up.
way, bro. On the hood. Y'all speaking like hoes and females. And I'm saying that to niggas in different states and in the city. Like, stop doing shit females do, bro. We don't do that, bro. If you're a real gangster, don't speak on the next nigga. Let another nigga speak on the next nigga that ain't a gangster. On the hood.
And again, I'm not saying what they saying ain't right, but on the contradiction side, it's like all we have heard since this little clip right here is that they spoke bad about Snoopy Badass and spoke bad about Wack 100, and also brought up 19 Big Sad 1900 with all the negatives surrounding him. So again, it's like the contradicting thing. It's like, where's the positive and congratulating people. Like, what about that topic? But I mean, y'all heard dude say it out his own mouth right now. Like, let's rerun it back so y'all can hear it.
Had nothing to do with anything. Period.
Fact.
A lot of y'all got this gangster shit and big stepping shit, nigga, the
Fuck
wrong
that.
way, bro. On the hood. Y'all speaking like hoes and females. And I'm saying that to niggas in different states and in the city. Like stop doing shit females do, bro. We don't do that, bro. If you're a real gangster, don't speak on the next nigga. Let another nigga speak on the next nigga that ain't a gangster. On the hood. Let Blood and them have that job, bro. On the hood, let's be 100. Don't be no Mark, bro. On the hood, that's Mark shit. That's my opinion.
Like that.
No, that's the real opinion, blood. Because a real nigga, that's a real nigga statement what you just made. A lot of these niggas is hoes. They and this shit is fucked up. I'm seeing niggas nails painted and shit. This shit weak now, blood. This shit weak. This shit weak now, bro. Like,
Who started that shit, blood? Where did that come from?
Lil Yachty.
With the nails and shit.
Yeah,
Lil
like,
Yachty
what
and them
is that
type
about?
niggas.
This shit weak. Bro. This shit
We sound like some old niggas hating on the new generation.
Nah, you know what they say. No, but but you know how the older niggas looked at us and was talking about us. That's what they gonna say. That's what they gonna say.
know, but a lot of these niggas don't got no testosterone in them. No more.
Yeah,
That's true.
Real
that's a
street
fact
shit,
too.
nigga. They doing all these drugs and weird shit. They don't have no manly, nothing man about them no more. Like, this shit soft as a motherfucker, bro. That's why I just stay with the same niggas I'm around. You gonna see me with the same.
So
niggas.
look, I say this shit all the time, right? It's not designed for real niggas to win in this industry. So why do niggas chase this industry all the time?
Niggas chase the money.
They want to be accepted, nigga.
You get what I'm saying?
Chase the fame.
No. But look, you gotta understand this. Look what we just watched with this Monique shit, right? There's certain motherfuckers, bro, that's still gatekeeping. One thing that I do like about the internet is niggas can't stop you no more. If you want to say something, you could do it. You know what I'm saying? Me, I like to have integrity. You know what I'm saying? When I talk and say what I say, bro, because you can't erase this shit. If I say some crazy shit, some weirdo shit, it's gonna stay on this motherfucker, whether it's deleted or not.
Facts.
But if it's not designed for real niggas to win in this industry, why do we continue to fuck with the industry and still try to be in this industry? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I learned too as a man now. It's like, okay, I didn't been mad so many times doing this content game off of principles that I grew up on and how to handle shit. I'm not used to a nigga talking to you any type of way. And you feel me? Right. And I'm looking for a nigga now. I'm trying to get cracking on a nigga. Nigga like, bro, it's just content. I'm like, what you mean it's just content? You get what I'm saying? A nigga can't say whatever and just say that shit is content and act like that shit cool. But I learned now that, you know what? This shit, if you gonna do it, you can't have no personal feelings in this shit. And the principles that you grew up with, it ain't designed for us in this industry. So if you gonna work in this industry, you gotta comply or change this shit up to certain type of way at best what you can put up with.
Hey, now,
you feel me?
On this, right? Back to the street shit, right? It's a lot of niggas out here saying that they niggas and that they're joint whatever the case you want to call it from your neighborhood.
Fact.
Any nigga can start a problem, my nigga. We all can start it. But if you a real nigga, can you prevent something from happening to niggas? Can you stop shit from happening? Right. Like that's my definition of a real nigga. Like, can you stop something niggas clashing by under your word? Like saying this my nigga, he cool. This my nigga, he cool. Yeah. Can they trust your word that everything will be good? You feel me? Like these niggas is like niggas think being real niggas is having a lot of jury on money and all that. Shit don't make you no motherfucking real nigga, bro.
Or just
no type of name in the streets, bro.
Or being a nigga just in their neighborhood. Like, where can you go outside that motherfucker where everybody know you?
Don't got no name in the streets, bro.
I definitely agree with some of the points that they was making, man. Feel like that was a good clip, you know what I mean? But, you know, shout out to the Dice crew, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Keep it a Benjy for me in the comments. If not, don't jump in. And I'll see y'all in the comments so we can discuss some of these matters. I'm out.
When you hit the streets, you know what's up, you gotta keep it on. Any day they survive and why, cause they keep fire. Niggas know this keeping it a Benjy, we do not lie.